we're doing, our topic is, should the Second Amendment be abolished? The Second Amendment, definition-wise, is a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. There's a lot of history behind it. It was one of the first amendments ever created by the Founding Fathers, and it basically protects the right of individuals to keep and bear arms. And the Supreme Court of the United States has ruled that the right vests in individuals, not just for military use, and it also rules that the right is not unlimited, and it does not prohibit all regulations, either firearms or similar devices. So there are some limitations, but the right to bear arms is basically the right to use weaponry. And in the United States, the right to keep and bear arms is also an enumerated right specifically protected by the U.S. Constitution, such that people have a personal right to own arms for individual use and a right to bear these same arms both for personal protection and in a militia. The concept of the right of the people to bear and keep arms is basically comes from the English Bill of Rights, or the common law, and it was written in 1689. And it states that the subjects, which are the Protestants in England, may have arms for their defense suitable to their conditions and is allowed by law. The English Bill of Rights established that regulating the right to bear arms was one of the powers of the Parliament, and it did not belong to the monarch, so it was in the people's hands. In 1977, there was a coup at the National Rifle Association, and it was taken over by Second Amendment fundamentalists. Over the course of the next 30 years, they set out to do nothing less than change the meaning of the Second Amendment, so that its final phrase, shall not be infringed, will refer to the individual right to keep and bear arms, rather than a collective right for the common defense, so that people can have this right too for personal defense and to protect their families.
Oh, the surprisingly discovery is that all of the amendments that comprise the Bill of Rights, the second was probably the least debated. What we know is that the founders were deeply opposed by standing army, which they viewed as a first step towards tyranny. Instead of their assumption was that the male citizenry would all belong to local militias. The Constitution when citizens have the power to defend themselves against violent and regimen, governments think twice about trampling the lives and liberty of people. The right to bear arms